Alright, so let's see what we have left to do here scenario wise. Because we did one the other day, which was a train move and train entering the system. Means we have a few more left. Most of these are an hour long. Okay, so we're gonna have to get started now. Let's do Havoc Across the Hudson. This one's probably gonna be ridiculous. But we'll see how it goes. How's everybody doing today? They added 2 new lines. I haven't bought them yet. I'm waiting. I mean, they're $40 a piece now, and I'm in no rush to spend money at the moment. So I will take care of that in the near future. I mean, and then I haven't even offered it. They're doing a sale right now, but none of those are on sale. So yeah, it's weird, but we shall see how it all plays out. Alright, let's see what's happening. It's loading. Usually we have a nice little fancy loading screen, but that doesn't seem to be the case today. There we go. Oh, we didn't get any loading pictures. It's kind of sad. Alright. Havoc Across the Hudson today. Welcome to Rahway, the station connecting the New Jersey coastline to the Northeast Corridor. Major infrastructure upgrades are happening in the Hudson Tunnel, so it sets some queues into the New York Penn. Alright, hopefully these queues aren't too insane. We used this train before. I'm surprised that it's not giving us all of our Funyuns. The doors are open. I don't remember if there's a whole bunch of stuff to turn on back here, but there probably are. Let's put the boarding lights on. Pantograph is good. Let's make ourselves a little more difficult and put all this stuff on. How you doing today? We're doing one of the scenarios here called Havoc Across the Hudson, and we're gonna make it a little more difficult for ourselves by putting all of our safety systems on. Okay, all these are good to go. What we got down here? Not. Okay. Alright, we'll see how everything works out on this one. This is one of the New Jersey Transit trains. Let's take a look outside. This is Rahway, New Jersey. We have our double deckers here. All the doors are open. I like to close the doors 10 seconds early so we could stay on time. Let's make sure that all of our lights are set properly. Alright, release the brake. Brakes released. Throttle set. Oh, where is my bell? Because we're going to turn that bell off. Over here. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's head out. This is supposed to be an hour long, so we'll see how long it takes. If you're joining here today, feel free to follow. We need more followers. I'm trying to get more people to follow. But followers are always welcome. Okay, let's turn this off. There's a horn pedal on this one right there, which is cool. And we also have our little horn here. like to have the desk lights on, just in case we end up in a tunnel. I want to be able to see. Is this our wiper? Our wiper's probably down here. Yep, I'm just trying to clear all of our little basic things here. Alright, so 70. Looks like we're at 70 as our high speed at the moment. Welcome if you're joining. Just making our way through this scenario. So when we get to about 65, I'm gonna set us to coast. We do have a little bit of a braking implement here as well. We're gonna stop at Linden. So far so good, nothing crazy happening. And I'm going to add a little bit of braking here. And we do have a lap braking system, which is working fine. Beautiful. Seems to be working like it's supposed to. Get those lap brakes to release. Uh-oh, we're a little bit behind. See, the things that would have stopped a little too early if I would have let that continue. It's okay. Anyway, anybody playing this game that is currently here with us today? We are playing this on PS4. We could play it on the PS5 now since I have more memory, but I actually like it on here. It seems to hold up pretty well. I don't think we're required to blow the horn on this train, on this line, when we come into station. But I have to check the manual again. Alright, go to service. And we'll lap that again. Excellent. That was a really good stop. We're a little bit behind, but it's okay. Let's take a look outside. Lights are all set correctly. This is our NJ Transit train. That was actually a really good stop. Surprising. Okay, close the doors. Release the brakes. Oh. It took many attempts to get approval for rebuilding the tunnels and may take many months to complete. The tunnels are close to 100 years old, have stood the test of time against all kinds of situations. Upgrades like these are vital, keeping the railroad infrastructure up to date and safe. Yep. Alright, next stop. Giving us a little bit of history lesson here. Next stop is Elizabeth. Okay. Elizabeth, North Elizabeth, Newark, New York Penn, Newark Penn, Secaucus Junction, Bergen, Maine, finally New York Penn. Okay. Alright, and we are cleared to about 80, so let's speed up here. just gonna slow down or take the throttle out just in case they want us to stop ahead, because we do have a yellow coming up. It's very foggy. It actually was like this in this area the other day. In the morning, though. Alright, so I'm just going to keep it here because we are going to come down to 75 in a second. $45? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, we're good. That was annoying. So again, sometimes this happens because we have some trains ahead of us. And the system is designed to determine how close those trains are. And as a result, it'll slow you down, speed you up, depending on what the spacing is supposed to be. That's ideal. So we're getting hit with some spacing restrictions here, which the scenario kind of told us this is what's going to happen. Alright, so we're below the speed. And then they're going to bump us back up to 60, it's saying, but we're not. I don't trust that. Okay. So again, I mentioned this earlier, one of the cool things is you have a horn button, a horn foot pedal, and you also have your horn lever here as well. Oh, now you give us clearance? Well, it doesn't make any sense now because we're stopping. I do actually enjoy using this engine braking lever. So you could trim off a lot of speed with it. Okay, let's just release that as we come in here. And give us a little bit of power coming in. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna probably be a little bit behind. We'll try to make up some time a little bit later. But these lap braking systems sometimes are a little bit tricky. It's actually very similar to the trains on the Peninsula Corridor. So it's actually pretty cool. Alright, now we have a go via North Elizabeth. Alright, so we have go via around North Elizabeth, and then we'll stop at the airport. Then we have Newark Penn Station, Secaucus Junction, and into the city. And that's it. We're trying to make this happen. Okay, got a restriction down to 45 again. So we'll go throttle out. Ooh, there's an Amtrak train passing. So we're on New Jersey Transit on this run, so. So we would be announcing to the passengers, the conductor would let them know that we have a lot of delays today because of these rail repairs that are going on. It's holding the speed pretty well. I'm still paying attention. I'm just going to trim a little bit of the speed back. Just because we're getting a little close to our limit here. Alright, that should be good. Strange. Going uphill now. We're still gaining speed for a second there. Alright, send this on the upper rail here. Let's put a little bit of power in just to maintain. So we have a lot of like factories, and there's an IKEA around here that's pretty famous because it was one of the first ones in the area. Alright, let's start braking. That thing goes so far, so fast with the brakes. Just want to add a little bit of pressure, that's it, just to slow us down. So as you can see, our lap brake is still giving us good pressure there. If you're not familiar with lap brakes, what happens is you set kind of a service pressure, and then the lap brake will hold that pressure and bring your pressures down. But it takes a little bit of skill to figure out what pressure is going to give you the stopping amount that you need and want, and not completely like blow up your stop. So that part becomes a little bit of a test, and each system is a little slightly different. Like this one, I'm actually not putting that much service in, but it's actually very efficient. So I'm trying to find what the kind of perfect level for the brake pressure is supposed to be on this one. So here again, I'm going to go into service. We'll set this to lap, and you'll see the braking coming pretty strong there. Alright, so this is Newark International Airport's train station. So you see how these like trains to like a train line to the plane. Again, the airport, if I remember correctly, I think it's in this direction. So once you come here, there's a transport to the airport. But I usually just drive my car to that airport and park in their economy lot. And if you book the economy lot early, you get really, really good discounts. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. So we're restricted to, well, one thing is saying 45 and the other thing is saying like 75, about 85 actually. So it'll be interesting if we did this scenario without the safety systems on, what the game would be holding us to as far as our speeds. Because you see the little red dot? That's the game's dot. That's much higher than what the actual system is asking us for. So the scenario would be slightly different. So we're still moving along here. Okay. Yep, hit the alerter there. We're changing tracks, so there's a bit of a speed change, so they want to check to make sure where we're supposed to be. And we are. Okay, in 1 mile they're going to bring us down to 35. So we just have to be ready to trim back. I'm going to try to use our engine brake for that one. Because this we have a dynamic brake throttle, so we can actually use engine brake to bring that down. I'm going to try that. Alright, so I'll start trimming now. Okay, yep, it's doing what it's supposed to do, down to 40. I'm going to start trimming a little bit more in a second to get us down to 35. Okay. I'm a little surprised that the game didn't start screaming at us to come down to 35, but we'll do what we know we're gonna have to do. This is a day where you would, as a passenger, need to plan ahead because you're gonna be a little bit off. Alright, so you gave us 30 and not 35. And I do actually like using this throttle feature because it gives us a little bit more control. Ooh, okay, I gotcha, relax. Okay, yep, we're below 20, stop it. So one of the things about the Amtrak train that's a little bit better when it comes to this particular scenario is that the Amtrak train has a suppression setting on the brakes. So you could put it in suppression while you're above the speed and it will still kind of give you a pass and not penalize you for being far above. Alright, we're going slightly downhill, so we just need to be a little bit wary of our speed. And as you can see here, we have a full stop coming up, so we just want to make sure we don't blow past any signals. From here, we should be going into Manhattan. So this is Newark Penn Station. Then we'll be heading to New York's Penn Station. Actually, no, we have Secaucus Junction first. Then we'll go to New York's Penn Station. So with these, I'm never afraid to just stop myself a little early, just so that we don't blow past anything. Yes. Doors open. I don't know why you give me a hard time. Don't expect to be able to keep time beyond this point. Looks like we're waiting for a free path. Okay. So we're telling us we're going to be stuck here for a little bit, which would explain why this is an hour-long scenario, because we're already at a half an hour in. Let's take a look outside. I think it's funny how they got like those like electrical sounds that are just like constantly humming. Okay, Secaucus Junction. It's saying that we're red though after that. Alright, dispatcher says proceed as signals indicate. Let's just get ourselves out of here. The thing that I'm worried about is like this aspect after is red. And we're just gonna have to be very careful not to get a pass at danger. As we try to get into this infamous tunnel. Yeah, this tunnel is actually damaged by a really bad storm. Why are you stopping us? What's going on? Yeah, why'd you just stop us for no reason? That wasn't my doing, the train just stopped. The signaler said we were good to go though. So I was a little confused. Alright, let's see what we get. We're probably gonna get a whole bunch of reds coming up. Alright, we got a green. But we're still restricted to about 20 miles an hour. Don't forget, we have put a lot of these videos up on YouTube, so you can see some of our older videos here. Unfortunately, things don't stay here forever on... Yep, acknowledged, yes. Things don't stay here forever on Twitch, so we're moving them over. Okay. Alright, let's slow down. Yes, we're coming. Come on, slow down. Yep, I gotcha. Hi, okay. I don't know if I trust this, but they gave us 45. I'm feeling they're gonna slow us down again, so you're gonna hear a lot of buzzing and bells and whistles here as the safety system is adjusting to the track conditions ahead of us. So they already told us we probably won't be on time anymore, but we're gonna try. Crossing another... Yep. Okay. Alright, declaring us to 60 now. Alright, coasting along here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be a little behind for Secaucus, but hopefully that we can pick up once we get out and get into the tunnel. Alright, this one's going slightly uphill as we can see. So it's going to add a little bit of power to maintain our speed. Flashing green ahead. I'm just gonna go back into coast. It's like very creepy out there. With all this fog. Alright, we're heading downhill, so I like to use my little engine brake here just to kind of give us a little bit of breathing room. Alright, they want us to come down to 45. Okay, oh, 30 is where they want us to be now. Come on, accelerate. Yeah, so this is the only thing about scenarios like this that's a little bit annoying, is that it keeps changing very quickly. So if you're a real operator, you'd be dealing with all of these speed changes that happen very quickly. We do have the safety systems on to make this a little bit more realistic and slightly challenging. Okay, they want us to be below 20. Alright, we're coming. Stop it. Okay, are you happy? Yes, you're happy now. Try not. No, don't go to a complete stop. Ugh, come on. So you see those little boxes on the bottom on the tracks here, and those are checking the speed. I've seen those in a lot of the train systems in the game. Alright, let's see what it'll ask us for here. Alright, cleared itself. See what this one tells us. Yep. Gotcha. You want us to be below 20. Yes. We'll be there. Yes. Come on, keep moving. Alright, so it did say that we probably wouldn't be on time since there's so many issues going on. I'm hoping that we can recover some of this time and get into Manhattan a little bit quicker, because it's pretty much a straight shot into the tunnel. But here comes the Caucus Junction. This is our last stop in Jersey before we head into Manhattan. One thing I do miss, though, that they removed from this version of the NEC section is they removed the part when you get to New Rochelle. I actually like that part. You head through the Bronx and through Queens to New Rochelle. I've ridden these trains before, though. If anybody's new watching for the first time, welcome to the stream. I'm surprised only our train is like passing or calling here right now. There's no other trains coming in. Alright, sometimes we use that track on the right a lot on this line. Okay, lock the doors. Okay, we're cleared to go. Alright, so on to New York. Let's get there hopefully quickly. According to the stream or the game time, we'll probably have 15 minutes until we get there, but we'll see. Alright, so we're in the tunnel. Maybe we'll make up some time, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I do have our brake set here to slow down, but I do know that with these tunnels, typically you go down one end and then you're fighting to go up the other end. So I'm gonna actually start to pull that braking out a little bit. And we'll see. Maybe we'll make up some time. Alright, so we actually aren't that bad on time, which is good, because I thought we were going to be much further out, but luckily in the tunnel we didn't really get slowed down, so that made a huge difference. Alright, expect to see a red signal next. Let's do a little bit of trimming, burn off a little bit of speed there. We are coming into New York's Penn Station. And again, we are using the New Jersey Transit as opposed to the Amtrak trains on this run. Alright, so once we stop, they want us to open the doors. They're going to want us to turn off the headlights and I think set the reverser to neutral. I think that was the last thing, but we'll be prompted to do it in a second. I think last time I was at this particular station I was going to Boston on Amtrak. Alright, so a shout out to everybody who stuck with us through this whole journey. Appreciate it. Again, if you missed any part of this, this will be appearing on our YouTube channel within the next few weeks. But you could always catch it on demand here as well. Oh wow, this is a dead end platform. Interesting. No! Oh, okay, whatever. You stopped me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll stop. Open the doors. I didn't realize they had a few dead-end platforms here. Very interesting. Oh, there's one of our sister trains. They did capture the humming sounds pretty good. Okay, so I just wait for the prompts because I forgot what they want us to do. Doors locked. We're going to put the throttle on off. What direction is that? Is it this way? Nope. I didn't realize there was an offsetting on here. Oh, so which one was off? Okay, I'm not gonna fight it. Let's turn off the headlight. Beautiful. And we're done. Alright, so let's see how we did as we wrap this one up. Alright, we got the gold again, leveled up on the ALP46 NJT, leveled up to 250, and got some more experience on this line. Very good. It said again it was going to be an hour, but we did it in 49 minutes, so surprisingly we're ahead of the curve, especially since there was a lot of delays there. But we didn't do anything extremely wrong. So excellent. Alright, on that note, let's join Jamaican Ty, who is playing Flight Sim. Looks like he's flying the A320. Alright everyone, have a great weekend. I'll catch you soon.